Oh, chưa rồi.
Có mau đi ăn kìa.
Yes. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
I know all my backing and that. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to.
Hello. We are going to pray so that we can start this event. My name is 𝖯𝖚𝖏𝖚, those who do not know me, and I'll be your MC for tonight. So I'm going to ask our mayor to pray for us so that we can start. Karibuni, come. Make yourself comfortable somewhere. Leave the space. Oh, so mayor, karibu tafadhali. Make yourself comfortable. Digi, tushaanza. Make yourself comfortable.
Where do I stand here? I need a place where I can see people. I'm just like a preacher, so I like where I can see everybody. Hamjambo? Hamjambo. Is this 2026 really? I mean, we came to celebrate, so Hamjambo. That's better. My name is Councillor 𝖷𝖍𝖊𝖉, and I'm one of the local councillors here. And obviously, you had mayor. I've been a mayor in 𝖍𝖑𝖏𝖛𝖍, a councillor for the last 15 years and still serving. And I'm the current cabinet member for education and schools. And obviously a proud, a proud Kenyan. Wherever I go, I'm a proud Kenyan. Na hiyo kitu imepotea. Proud Kenyan, I can be loud. Iko. Proud Kenyan, and if it disappears, I'll go ahead. Halima, this doesn't want to work. So I've just been asked to pray. That is what I don't like. Okay. Can I do without it, please? Naonekana kuna mtu analichezea eh? Cheza na politician. Can I do without it? Is there any harm? Or is it, will I interfere with anything?
We can only hear you, so just wait.
Oh, okay. Heavenly Father, in Jesus' name, we want to thank you, we want to give you glory. We honor you, we magnify you. Thank you for giving us this new year. We don't want to take anything for granted, Jehovah God. Thank you for these dear ones who have assembled here for the purpose of celebrating one of our own. We thank you for bringing him this far. We thank you for what you have done in his life. Thank you even for bringing our Deputy Ambassador to be with us here, and even every Kenyan and friend of Kenya tonight. As we partake of what we have come to do, I am praying that you may start with us. Father, we want to commit, even as a Kenyan community and friends, the entire programs of the year unto your able hands. There are so many plans, even as a Kenyan community, but I'm praying that you may lead us and you may guide us in everything that we do. Thank you for our brother Munyua, Jehovah God, for this Father that you have brought him. We are committing even his plans and his promoters unto your able hands, that you may continue leading him and guiding him. Everything that we shall do tonight, we commit it unto your able hands. Remember those who are coming, may you lead them, may you guide them, and it is in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit that we pray and believe, and everybody say, Amen. 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 Thank you.
Thank you so much, Madam Mayor. So first I want to thank you all for coming and being here this evening. I know most of you have left your other duties that you could have done to be here, so we do appreciate you a lot. Tuko sawa? Yes, so we appreciate you for being here. First, I want to thank Your Excellency, Deputy High Commissioner, our Deputy Head of Mission in London, Bishop 𝖍𝖍𝖏. Asante sana kwa kuja. Appreciate Madam Mayor. This is your locality, you are our host. Kwa hivyo tuko nyumbani kwako. Asante sana for hosting us. Also thank the chair of Kenya Community Chairpersons Council, Chair Agre, and all of you for being here. The sponsors who have sponsored here, Digi and the Youth League, asanteni sana. TKDM, the team, asanteni sana. Sisi wengine tumekuja kuzindikisha hawa. Mr. David Munyua, you have made us proud. So as Kenyans, we might not be many here, but these cameras are sending that message in this country, in the grassroots. So we do appreciate you, and you have put us back onto that stage. And together with your colleague, I know you said you have been here before, you have done it before, so now you have a brother in the game. So, and I will believe that this is going to go to greater heights. It's not going to stop here. So we are going to start with a little interview from Halima TKDM. Karibu.
So, as said, Mr. David Munyua, we are really proud of you and proud of your colleague too, who's also here today. So we won't miss out also to say, I mean, as in, we all know Kenya for athletics. So why darts? I mean, we know Kenya for athletics. Darts ikakujaje?
Yeah, thank you so much, Halima. Oh, it's okay. Fine. Yeah, thank you so much for that. That's imetoka mbali, tumetoka mbali, si ati imekuwa tu leo ama wakati huu, imekuwa huko. Ni venye inahitaji uzito mwingi sana kuinuka kwa kiwango hii. We need a lot of more effort and interest and also passion to the game to get here, and maybe that is why me and 𝖍𝖏𝖏 from ourselves we have maybe make it different.
Okay, so do you want, okay, here, how did you start, basically? Did you start from being, you know, after job, unaenda kucheza darts, kapab, pahali, ama ilianzaje, ni home, ni shule, you know, everything we know in Kenya starts with grassroots after school. We used to do athletics after school and such. Is it something school-wise? Where did the interest come from? It wasn't something that I saw in my time in Kenya being done all the time. I never had my dad say that anacheza darts, ama mama, ama nani. So how for you?
Yeah. I love sports. I used to play football before I started playing darts. But before COVID, that is it. So after COVID, I started playing pool. You know pool table?
Yeah.
That's when I played pool. But there was a moment where I was introduced that by a friend, and I found it difficult because I have never known about it. But when I threw those my first darts, there's something I found into it. I didn't.
Macho yako ni sharp sana.
Kuna no ni hiyo.
Taweni Mkikuyu ni Masai na Mkuki or what?
No, we have 3 darts. You must throw 3 darts. So I didn't hold all of them. I threw one, and then I feel I have to throw the other one. So then I found there's something there's a spot into it that I can do. I can try.
So you found you had
Yeah, so I the next day I came and tried. Then I found, it doesn't require much, just board and just somewhere to hang and throw my darts. So I bought the darts and started throwing at my house.
So you started working at it from home?
Yeah, from home, yeah.
So in case someone, I saw a very young child actually asking you, And more than likely, this was somewhere in London after
Yeah.
your match.
Yeah.
And this young girl, you know, just to imagine a young girl was actually interested in the sport,
Yeah, sure.
just like you are. So what would you say, you know, like to young people or to anybody else? What would you say? You worked for it from home. So is that something you can encourage someone else to do?
Yeah, sure, 100%. Yeah, like our kids, they are now in a better position to learn better than the grown-up. I don't say that they can't pray, but our kids, how it's done, the energy and the effort that is required to be accurate can grow, can be easier for them to do and have a consistency performing.
So the
Because
younger you are,
they are,
it
they
will
are,
get
yeah,
better.
the younger you are, that's how it gets better to you. And you know, you grow that muscle memory, and that will help out.
So there's a science, muscle memory.
Exactly.
Hii ni kulearn tunalearn. So mtu, you know, yeah. Okay. Now let's talk about your transition. So how you worked on it at home? Were there clubs in Kenya where you practiced, or because I can imagine if there's dart championships in the United Kingdom, there's dart clubs, because I've seen in pubs people practicing all the time. So where beyond your home, was there a place in Kenya elsewhere for you to do so?
I think I came to discover the scraps after I learned how to play that. So the friend introduced me to it, just find that I'm doing it better, and he told me, can we go try a tournament somewhere in a different county? And we went, and now that's where I got a branch of people, and they are doing the tournament. So it's like, okay, whatever I found there, the sportsmanship, the love, the welcoming, that's what kept me to that.
Right.
Yeah.
So now you go to a sportsman's championship or somewhere within the country. Now, how about countrywide in Kenya? So now this is a sport that we are discovering, because I'm very sure for us, many here, of course, yeah, we've encountered darts one way or the other. I've encountered darts, a dartboard in the pub. That's the first place I've ever seen a dartboard. Okay, so come to Kenya, you've gone and found in a different county, not your county. So that means in your county, the championship wasn't there. And then you go to another county and it's there. So how about Kenya-wide? When you joined this club, did you find any support, you know, Ministry of Sports, say for instance, in Kenya, was there? Is there some inclusion of this sport?
Basically, the sport in our country has not structured well enough to now bring enough support from the ministry. It's a sport that's growing by itself. So right now we have a big room for support, because when I was starting my time, it's not well known, but a lot of people doesn't know whether it's learning.
In comparison to athletics, in comparison to football,
yeah,
you know, we don't see a lot of anything that, you know, portrays Kenya and darts.
Sure.
You know?
So it's been a sport where people just need to relax. It's on weekend just to throw their darts, to have a good moment.
Na need kuwa tajiri kucheza
So
darts.
kitu kama hiyo. Yes.
All right.
Yeah, you need, but when there is tournaments that goes allowed, you don't have to. You only need either have little as much as you can make to go to tournament. Let me say,
By the
what
time
do they
you
make?
get to go to tournament, if you're me, who has never thrown anything to that wall, you know, there has to be a lot of practice.
Yeah, I think also not only practice, you need to be aware what is that. You need to know how is it done. You need to know basically what do I require. So that information, you know, you first of all need, in my country, you need to get interest into it. You go find out, where do I find this arrow? Where do I find this board? So basically that was for me. But for now, it's everything. I think now is getting better.
Okay.
Because we know we are now bringing up everything. The information now can widely spread that you don't have to to if you don't know something, you cannot even think about it.
Good.
Yeah.
Now, you've talked about the fact that you're the one who has to look out for the information. You have to train yourself. You have to teach yourself. Basically, this is one sport whereby there's no demarcation. If you may say, there's no Ministry of Sport demarcation of this sport and say championships itakuwa huku on that day or on the other day, or even on how the sportsmen articulate this sport. So let's talk about the funding to find this information. Anyway, you need information, you need a good phone to find that information. You need internet to find that information. You need this information about how the sport is done or training for the sport. Say for instance, you have a dartboard, I believe, where you practice, because you said you practice at home. So if I'm talking to a young person now and that wants to actually be the next David Munyua, then they need to have some muscle financially to have these things for themselves, because there's no support. So how have you navigated that? Funding. Ya kuanzia kutafuta kwa internet, the internet itself, kuweka board kwa nyumba,
I think at my level, when I started praying, that was different, because I was self-employed. I had time to look for that. That time was a little bit favoring me, because not everybody can do that. However, we have prayers, good prayers in my, especially in Kenya, and also we have also kids who are aware what their dads and their main mentor are doing, because we usually have association that is called KDA, that's usually run tournaments every month. Okay. Every month there is a tournament that's going on. But the problem is that, nowadays we are working with media, social media, and information go through. We have not get to a point where information is getting to.
But at least there is some form of formal channel, yeah, where people can begin.
Yeah, there is every month there are usually tournament that is held by Kenya Darts Association.
Okay.
And most of these local clubs, there is usually a club that learns that. You go to certain county, there is obviously some member who can tell, since at least 20 years ago, that was very big. So there are still people who still have information about it.
So that is now coming back. It used to be. It's coming back.
And the reason why it was too big then is because it used to be broadcasted by KBC. I think those people...
Kenya Broadcasting Corporation, okay.
They used to broadcast it, and people used to watch. So even those people right now who knows about that, they only know it because they used to watch it, not because they are praying it.
So there's the failures in the system are the fact that it's faltered a bit. It's not made aware. More people have lost interest, and now it's died down a bit in Kenya. But there's still some form of it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know from you. Now tell us, when did you ever? Okay, now we know you know your grassroots of doing this sport, and you got somewhere with it. When was your first time to realize, okay, I'm gonna do this and I can be able to get out of Kenya or out of my, to get it bigger? What was your first big moment?
I think this happened last year. We are 2026. 2024.
2 days, 2026, yes.
Yeah, that is 2024 when the first World Championship happened in our country.
So World Championship actually happened in Kenya?
Yeah, the first
World Championship?
No, qualifier. PDC qualifier happened in Kenya for the first time.
Okay.
It used to happen in South Africa. So a majority could not go and
so Kenya is still set on the globe for that somehow. I mean, as in it was still picked up for a qualifier, for the scene, for the qualifying or qualifiers to this match.
Yeah, that's when Washuri went to finals, although he didn't manage to win. But now that one opens our mind. We can focus and still. We had a chance. It happens last year, so we were prepared for it.
Okay, now imagine you did the qualifier and that was the first one you went to, and then after that, next we see you in London.
No, we had two, 2024 and 2025, which I qualified. So the first one appeared 2024, then we had the whole year to prepare because we were competing against about several countries in Africa. And we were competing against these people who have experience, who have already been to PDC.
Been doing quite a lot of these matches.
They have the support from their country. They were well, it was heavy for us. We needed to now put a lot of,
and how did you come out as Kenya in that qualifying?
Oh, it was a competition. So
where did Kenya come out? So did Kenya come out? Did you win?
Yeah, we only
out?
needed the first time it's in PDC. It's only needed one person. So the first time we didn't win. Sure, lost in the finals. South Africa won. So last year we had the same competition, and then for the first time I came. The Kenya won. That's me, and that's how I came to present Africa here.
Wow! So now you win that match, and now you can be able to go to the next stage. Because of course, ukipiga moja unaenda hiyo ingine. So now the stage to come to the UK. How have you maneuvered getting here? Considering, I'm sure that you played in Kenya. It was in your turf. Utamaliza urudi nyumbani, utatumia Uber, ama utatumia boda ama basi, ni quick and easy.
Yeah.
How about now the next stage coming to the UK? How did you navigate that?
Oh, that was crazy. I think that was... Yeah, sometimes it's what you can, the step you can make, the first step you can make.
Stop the mics because they're struggling to hear.
Is the mic working?
Come closer. Actually, come closer. Let's have him closer. Yeah. Let's have him closer. He might brush me with the perfume of winning. Exactly. Karibu. Yeah. So yeah. I'll hold the mic for you.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah.
So I think during this moment after I got fired, the only thing I was worried about was the next day. Yeah. What? As much as I'm a private practitioner, I need to deal with my daily activities. Right? So how do I balance? I need to find funds to.
Okay.
To go
Wait.
to
Let's put this one for you. It will make life easier. Let's.
Oh, okay, fine. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so it's been, as I said, it's been very tough to gather all these funds to make sure you need what it takes to be representative. Then
Ebu, let's talk about the reality. Yeah.
Sure.
So there's living. First of all, there's registering. Was it free, or did you register? Do you have to pay to register for the championship?
Oh no, I didn't have to pay. I had qualified, so I already qualified. So I don't have to pay. I only need to appear, and then they had given me the letter, and the letter says you have a chance to come and compete in the World Championship. But all expenses is under.
All expenses are yours.
Yeah, sure.
So expenses, visa,
Yeah,
ticket,
yeah, hotel, equipment, everything.
Equipment. What you will use at the darts competition.
Yeah, everything. That is.
So all this you have to fund yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
Lazima nimekwambia darts ni mchezo ya matajiri.
That. Let me say, most of these sports to this level, see, if you don't have a support from either the government, if it is on you, a lot can't make it.
But then on the other hand, there's you with the hunger of a sport that you have come to love and you're willing to go forward. So you see, ukiwa na hiyo hunger, you make every effort. Maybe uliuza ng'ombe.
Unaweza uza kila kitu.
Exactly.
Because you know what you need to do. And I'm lucky, I'm happy the fact that it was me, because I know if the majority, we have so many talented players who I'm sure it will never come to this place.
They cannot be able, because the amount of funding required for them to cross over, to make it here would be very difficult.
Yeah, sure. Even leave alone even coming here, getting to that qualification that I qualified in our own country. Just imagine, I had to prepare myself to qualify. There is majority who could not make to that. Now, just imagine you coming to UK, it would be...
Or the fact that you were self-employed, you had your own time, you could spare your own time to be able to practice, and also to pay for equipment and everything. Now, that aside, as you have heard, yeah, everybody is taking for granted that, it was probably he was brought in. He has brought himself in to play this darts. Now, let's go to, you've come to the UK, you played and you won. Now, let's be just point on the dot. Money. Do they pay? Did you get paid big? Because at home, I'm sure people are thinking, they're just reading and seeing the man was paid 30,000, 25,000. Tell us about that. How does that go?
Of course, this is another country. This is not our own. Of course, there's so many things to be deducted or whatever. So you will find this money you qualify the first group. There's certain money. You go to the other. That's how it has. So there's also tax and other things you need also to comply, because we didn't meet everything as a player. So of course we'll find there's some deduction of money.
So there's the prize money, but the prize money does not mean that is the actual money.
Yeah, sure. That's not the actual money that's going to get you your car. But for me, what I think is that that's two-way better. That we've shown we have the potential to play. For me, I've played like 3 years, and there are so many people who have played more than that, 7, 10 years, who are doing amazing, but they're in a position where they cannot even paying the, in Nairobi, let's say for instance, that qualification game happened for a week or something like that, paying a hotel in Nairobi, registering that game, sustaining yourself to perform, food, drink, to the final, it's heavy. It's not something that's going to happen for anyone because you are talented. You need maybe a backup. I think I was in a better position. Maybe I would call a colleague, I would call a friend. Hey, I'm going for this.
They'll give you a backup financially.
Exactly.
So it's good that we speak to him candidly, because him being our first darts champion, it's good for us to also be able to understand where he's coming from. And this conversation also, we want it to be had by companies, people who can sponsor, because they can make it easier for you, I believe, in such terms. And also to be able to speak to, let's say, family, friends, people who loaned you, along the way, atakukumbusha wewe umekuwa, and I gave you this and that, to understand that there's the figure, but the figure doesn't always become the take in the pocket. There's the costs along the way, the registration money, like you have said. Then there's, of course, your cost to come over here. You're still here, there's the cost of stay, there's the cost of your flight, and all that will come out of whatever you get. And at the end of the day, you said also, we are a country of tax, the tax has also to come out of that.
Yeah.
So what would you tell anyone who, the expectations of the game, the money? What's your word for that?
I think us as a country, we are very talented, and we are in a position to bring more quality players if we just support them. If we have this sponsorship, then this money will not go to many loopholes. We have sponsorship from different companies. Then even that player who comes and maybe get that catch, this is a life-changing moment. It will be life-changing moment for many players.
Great.
One, if we just embrace the fact that we have this sport that's already we have known it is there, then we chip in, then we help the little can do, because we have a lot of players in Kenya. And also I need to thank the fact that our government has been giving us environment and atmosphere to have these tournaments locally in our country.
Okay.
And that's a big thing, because we would not have these tournaments if the government is not giving us an atmosphere. So it's, until as we prove that we can do it. Sorry about that.
Yeah, so it's good actually for us to, you've said that that's a good point, that let's not always be quick to shoot, to shoot our government and say there's no support. I like the fact that, humble. Let's always be humble for wherever we are and whatever we have. That you're humble enough to actually say, I might not have been given the money, but I was given the atmosphere, I was given the surrounding or the place to be able to practice this match.
Yeah, because that is what matters. To learn such kind of tournaments, you need, for instance, we need to pray until at night. The government has given us that environment, security, and that, so that we can prove ourselves like we did. We can prove that you guys need support.
Okay.
You've shown us you deserve. Now I'm happy that at least now we can be in a position to show we have talents. Let's grow into it.
Okay, so great. Now we wanna. What would you say to, and who would you talk to about sponsoring or supporting? What are your thoughts on that support? Who have you thought about? Have you thought about anybody to say, look, I'm here, I've done this, and I need your support?
Yeah, sure, of course. I think it would feel more for me. I would be so excited to have my branch, especially from Kenya, who I'm praying with their name here, and I'm like, yeah, I have got this support from
all our big giants, 𝖬𝖓𝖊, Safaricom, all of them. So we are speaking to them as they are. If they can hear, I'm sure they are going to come across this conversation. That we are appealing to them to say, definitely, Mr. Munyua has played. He has done us well, but he needs support. He needs support to come back and be now the top champion.
Yeah,
and for him to do that, he needs to be able to negate the costs. And that can only happen with the support of many. And also, what would you say to the Kenyans? What's been your atmosphere with the Kenyans around the United Kingdom?
I think this is amazing. I never expected it, because when you don't know something, you don't know. You don't even have to think about it. But this is amazing. I'm very happy about it. And we've achieved a slot that it has taken many countries to try, and they have never had. Now we have 2 slots, which is now is guaranteed. This year again, we'll have one of our own from Kenya, who I think I'm happy they are not going to have as much as problem that I had, or
so not as much struggles as you had. You've broken the hinges here and there to make way for the others that are coming. So anyway, we are gonna be talking to Mr. Munyua some more along the way. But asante sana, we are really grateful. Thank you so much. For me, a great privilege to be, shaking the hand of a champion, and believing that this championship is not just for you. It's for us as Kenyans. We also have your colleague here who we'll be talking to. He was in Portsmouth early this year. Yeah. So that is actually making way for Kenyans, and we are happy about that. So kama mna watoto and all of us, we should be thinking playing darts. We should be asking having a darts board somewhere along the way, everywhere. And when you go back, we wish you well, but we'll be talking along the way.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
So thank you so much.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much, David and Halima, for such a wonderful interview, a lot of insight. And I've had a lot of calls for the young people to embrace the sport. It's a sport. it's not something that people play or do when they are taking Tusker or another beer. It is a sport. Before, Bwana Peter Washuri, you have done this in Portsmouth before. We'll give you a few minutes to say something.
Yes, habari zenyu. It's a pleasure to be here. Nasikia tu raha sana kukua hapa sababu my brother have achieved it. Nimekuwa hapo, nimejaribu kusukumana. Actually, I have been trying to push this thing, but nilikuwa tu naanguka naamka tu, lakini I'm very happy because one of my fellow Kenyans alisimama na mimi, because even the day we were playing that qualifiers, I lost before at lunchtime haiko imefika. Like the other countries, because they were just coming because of me, they were like more than 20 or 30, yeah? They were just coming to attack Peter. But they didn't know that there is some other few Peters in the house. So that's what he made, to make me, I think, oh my goodness. That's ndio ile kitu ilituma nikapigwa tu yani, lakini I didn't die hard. Mimi walinipiga tu lakini nikakufa mwili, lakini roho haikufa. Like kuna hiyo kitu inaitangwa paka, iko na uhai mwingi sana, we used to say like that. So like hata nikipigwa, I used to say you don't know what you are getting there for. Hapo mbele kuna nani? So walikuwa watu wengi wamejipanga, lakini tuliweza kumanage. So ile time walifika hapo kwa finals, I was like, yeah, I'm the one who am playing. So he can achieve, because kama tunachezanga na yeye na tunapigana, nampiga leo kesho ananipiga, so why not him today? So we were all after him, na alijaribu mahali aliweza, na hiyo kitu ilifurahisha. Anyway, mimi tena tukafuata hiyo mchezo bado South Africa. We had another competition there, we were with him, another player. Mahali tuliweza pia tukaenda qualify pia pale, sababu pia walikuwa wameweka wachezaji wao wazuri, but they didn't manage kuchukua hiyo pia nafasi. So tukaona Kenya tuko na wachezaji wazuri hata kuliko pale South Africa, lakini kwa bahati wao wanaweza, ndio wao waliingia kwa hii mchezo mapema mbele yetu, because kama si wao hatungejua kuna kama hii qualifiers na happen hapa. We used to play, tumecheza hata hiyo miaka mingi. Hata Munyua akiingia hakuwa anajua kuna hizo mchezo zinakuja, unaweza akrisha world ama country ama continent. So hapo tukashikiliana hapo South Africa, tukaweza kushinda. Nikakuja mbele ya Munyua kidogo tu, na I think like 2 weeks before he came. So mimi nikacheza Portsmouth for the first round, nika win, second round then nika lose. I think inachezwa on 4th ndio kutakuwa na finals, cause tulikuwa tunacheza round 3. Round ya kwanza kuna ilikuwa na qualify wa pili. Sasa kuna mmebaki na wachezaji wa 7 wenye watapigana 4th. Ndio watoe mtu mmoja mwenye alikuwa anakula I think something like 60,000 pounds. Hiyo ndio tulikuwa tunapigania. Unfortunately sana tutarudi jikoni tufanye mazoezi. I think tutakuja mara mingi. Yeah.
Thank you so much. So I'll break the protocol a bit, so I allow the Deputy High Commission to speak, so that and Peter, what you have said is, it's marvelous. Sometimes you don't know the people who are there or who set the pace. In the community, we say that we don't allow young people to come and struggle where to step when that time comes. And now Peter set that pace, and now you can see the footprints. So walking on them is easy. So asante sana, Peter, for setting the pace. Let's bring our Deputy High Commissioner. Let's all stand and give honor to who the honor is due. And I know nobody speaks after the Deputy High Commissioner, but we will break the protocol today. Karibu.
Thank you so much. Good evening. Mine is to first thank you for coming. I know our chairman here, you have done so much. This event was just organized less than 2 days. 3 days, right? 3 days. We thank you. And also for, together with the other chairman and also our very good friend, our sponsors. We have also our sponsor from London's School of Business Computing, 𝖀𝖓𝖆𝖏𝑔𝖐 UK, and any other sponsor. Our mayor, thank you. Mine is quite brief, and my speech will be able to address some of your concerns. And also, I appreciate my colleague, Mary. Mary is the one that told me about our brother, because for us, we didn't know that he was coming, which I believe also we need to firm up with our communication. We were not aware. I came to know his coming or his tournament soon after he won the first game. But the second game, I was honored to be there. And I tell you, it was so exciting. The ambience, everything was so exciting. And I believe, for sure, I know, Halima, you have just asked many questions. I know, where is Halima? Yes, I know Halima wanted to know, are you really supported by, were you supported by the government? But I want to assure you, on the day I met my brother, I was able to connect him with the Minister of Sports, and really he was assured and very keen that soon he leaves here, he's going to be able to meet the minister together with the and also the presidency, because I believe now he's up there and we have to keep rising, because for me, I believe as many knows we are here, our mindset must change. Because if anyone asks you, what is that? For me, I had even to Google, because I used to see it in clubs. And for sure, that is the kind of mentality we were having. But now we can see it's a sport which is appreciated. It's a sport that can be able to change lives. Because of media, allow me just to read a small statement, which is very crucial, because whatever I am doing here, I know is recorded. And on top of that, I'll be compiling my very own report, which needs to cover what I'm going to say tonight. Then from there, you just give me a few minutes, then I will address a few things. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, our Kenyan community leaders here in the UK, and of course, our own David Munyua, together with a colleague. Let me begin by wishing each of you a very happy New Year 2026. May this year bring growth, unity, and new opportunities for all of us. Tonight, as we gather to celebrate a remarkable journey, the journey of a Kenyan who stepped onto the world's biggest sporting stage with courage, discipline, and pride. David Munyua represented Kenya at the World Darts Championship in London. And although the competition was tough and he was knocked out, he has already made history. David, you carried our flag with honor, and for that, we are immensely proud. Your participation has shown something powerful, that sports like that are no longer just social games played in our neighborhoods. They are emerging as real opportunities that can change lives, open doors, and place Kenya firmly on the global sporting map. To our Kenyan community leaders here in the UK, I want to extend my heartfelt appreciation. Your support, your unity, and your commitment to uplifting our athletics abroad have been extraordinary. You have stood with David, encouraged him, and ensured that Kenya's presence was felt throughout this championship. Thank you for being pillars of strength for our diaspora community. I'm sure you can appreciate that. But tonight is also a moment to look forward. I want to make a clear appeal to companies and partners here in the UK. We need to support our own. Sponsorship and investment in players like David can transform their career and help build strong foundations for that among Kenyans athletics living abroad. With your backing, we can nurture talent, create opportunities, and ensure that our players continue to shine on international stage. David journey has opened our eyes. Is that true?
Definitely.
He has shown us that what is possible. He has shown us what is possible when passion meets opportunity. And I want to make this commitment here. When David returns home, he will meet the Cabinet Secretary for Sports. We will ensure that the government understands the potential of that and the need to support these sports as part of our national development agenda. David, this is for you. You are a trailblazer. You have inspired many, and you have reminded us that greatness often begins with a single brave step. Ladies and gentlemen, hear me and let us celebrate our ambassador, pioneer of that here in the UK, Mr. David Munyua. We honor you, and as I've said, let's have a seat. As I've said, this is just the beginning. But allow me, because I know you'll raise those few questions, allow me just to be able to make it very, very clear. What are we going to do? Because I understand when he was coming, there were a lot of speculations all over. And some of those speculations, we were able to shut them because that was not the true picture. As the government, I assure you, I really assure you, as a government, we are going to show our support. In fact, after I attended the second match, I received a call from the president of draft game. You remember those draft? Yeah. And now draft, there is a World Champion League in Scotland in April. And our draft sportsmen, they have applied. But again, the stories that is going all over, it is not something that is recognized. But I assure you, whether it is pool, whether it is that, whether it is draft, I assure you, you are now the lead. I know wherever, when that opportunity comes and you sit on that table, please be able to share everything. And one of the amazing things, Halima and everyone that is here, why I feel passionately I want to support David, apart from what he is doing together with the colleagues here, they also have educative equipment or opportunities to help our young people with their very own mathematics. And also we all know here, those who have lived here, you find in this nation, dementia gets to people when they are, most of them people when they are old, kabisa. But now you find some of these games also they'll be able to help our old men and women to be able to think, keep on thinking. And this is what as a nation need to do, to support such games and sports so that also we can help the future of our old people. So, ladies and gentlemen, allow me just to say this as I conclude. My very few observations, which are very important, because it can be futile for me to stand here. I know Mayor is here. Mayor, you are a politician. I'm no longer a politician. This is the same hall we used to, together with the Lucas. They are politicians, you know, and this is the same hall we used to meet. And you know, politicians, you know, we are very good. You know, we say, and you say we will do, we will do. But this is what I commit to do. Yes. The challenges and the way forward, David, together with Waishuri, you have experienced. Number one, limited sponsorship and financial support. That is one of the challenges. What are we going to do here? You know, I told him I was so disappointed. Allow me to say this. I hope this one is not recorded. While he was coming, he used another airline. But I feel it's a shame if such a person cannot be able to use our Kenya airline. So I make sure that next time when you come, you should use Kenya Airways. And we will do our level best that you are sponsored. Number two, lack of structured training programs. That's why you need to go and meet with Waziri. Number three, insufficient access to quality facilities and equipment. We all agree. We all agree. And that's why we need to take that opportunity. Also for our children from when they are young to be able to learn about that. Number four, fragmented support network. Sponsorship. My brother Lucas, you have a big company. London School of, my brother, you have a good company here. I wish next time when he comes to London that all your names are going to be on a shirt. Let's not talk about big companies. Start with your company. You know, on his t-shirt, there was, and I ask you, cho-cho. Is it choo-choo? So now people are asking, what is cho-cho? Toilet. You know, imagine if that was your name, because people are very keen on that name. Cho-cho. Is it choo-choo? Choo-choo. But now people are reading cho-cho-cho. Also, we appreciate, we also notice there's also, you have said something here about high cost of travel, accommodation, and tournament entry fees. What can we do as a government? That's why government need to sponsor, because I believe there are those resources. And that's why I want to be an ambassador. I want to make sure that even when you're planning for the next trip, I want to be included with Mayor. What is the way forward as I conclude? Number one, strengthen partnership with UK companies and organizations. Is that good? Number two, we must establish a structured support system supported by the government. And that's why I've arranged for those meetings. You meet the minister. I know he'll take you to the president. Then the chairman, the CEO of Kenya Sports also will be able to meet you. Also, as Kenyan Embassy, we're really going to support you. Because as I conclude, what I'm doing here is part of my job. Diplomacy is anchored into 5 pillars. Pillar number one is education. And that's why I believe so much in education. Very, very important. Pillar number two is diaspora. That's why these are diaspora people. We are promoting our Kenyan foreign foreign policy. Number three, cultural. That's what you are doing. Cultural, sports comes under culture. And sports is wide. And we need to come from that zone where we used to, where we only know that sport is football, volleyball, and other athletics. We need now to know that darts, pool, draft, they are sports. And they can be able to change our people. So ladies and gentlemen, I thank you. And this is the journey we have started together, and we are going to embark together to make sure none among our player will ever come to UK and remain stranded. We are here as a diaspora community to make sure it's going to be supported. Watch this space. This man together with the other one and other men who are in this space, they are going far. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you so much, Balozi, for thank you for those commitments. So we start counting days. You know, politicians say once a promise is given, you start counting days for them to come to pass. But most important thing that I have gone home with is we, the people who have those companies here in diaspora, Sio lazima Safaricom or KBL or Citizen TV, but we who have those small companies, we are not small, we are big. I want to see you with the Blue Vision badge on this side, Vision One badge on this other side, you know, and all these companies, we have so many companies here owned by Kenyans. If we can start, when you're coming to the UK, we can start by promoting your stay. Just those little things. Let the others do the bigger things. We do those small things. Things like your stay. I have a car hire company. You don't need to be using Uber. You know, those kind of things we can do and we can support. So I'm speaking to those of you who have companies here in the UK. If you are there, TKDM, and all those banks that come to us when you need us. This is an example of what we need to do to our own from Kenya. No one else will be stranded. Chairman, nobody else should be stranded. You know, we heard of this guy when it was a bit late. We saw things on social media happening. We are here in the community. Mayor, we take up the challenge. When somebody is coming from Kenya, let us know, let us be told. The embassy was quick to act, and you know, by God's grace, we have got our own. He is a diasporian as well, Deputy High Commissioner, and he was able to push it out there. He even came to where you guys went on that day. So we do appreciate that connection. Nowadays, communication is easy and quick. Let us connect and support. And especially now for this kind of an event, just one Kenyan or 3 Kenyans, Youth League, Digi, just stand up so that people can see you. He's a short man, but very loaded. He has really supported this particular event through the chair, and those other people who have supported this event, we do appreciate what you have done. So.
I'm 𝖱𝖐 Kimani. I'm David and Peter's manager. I've been accompanying them to UK. I've actually been part of the diaspora for kind of 30 years or so, but recently went back home, and I'm happy I did that. So I got into darts, and I've been promoting darts ever since. So first of all, let me teach you something. When we have darts competitions, we start off with a greeting. And the greeting goes like this. I say 501, you say game shot. I say 501, you say game shot. I say game shot, you say 501. I say darts, you say new friends. Okay, you ready? Yes. All right, 501. Game shot. 501. Darts. Wazi. Yeah, nirudia me. Yeah, okay, hi. So one more. May I requested we do it one more time? Okay, you ready? 501. Game shot. 501. Darts. New friends. There you go. That's how we start our tournaments. We have darts is very popular in Kenya, and there's not one weekend you can go without finding somewhere to compete. But it has been just an amateur local game for a long time. It's only recently when, as Peter mentioned, last year, 2 years ago now, 2024, is when we had our first PDC qualifier, which was a very dramatic game. Lots of drama, lots of Peter just missed by like 1 millimeter. To come to UK to play, but this time obviously David has managed to come. But I can tell you there is a whole bunch of good players, and it's not just the guys. We also have a women's series. Women's series is also very hot, and we also have the youth. The youth comes through a channel called International Dance School League. In fact, we managed to get a young boy called 𝖕𝖏𝖚𝖐𝖚 to play in Budapest earlier this year. So we do have a wide umbrella. It's a big, it covers everyone from all walks of life. Obviously, the problems have been articulated before. We know that obviously the finances and all that, trying to get people to afford to pay the registration fees and the travel, but we're trying, and I want to thank you, Mr. Ambassador, for the promises that you've made us and the support that you've given us. You were with me at 𝖊𝖆𝖚𝖛𝖐𝖎 watching the game. Now you understand how it works. And I would encourage all of you, whenever there is a game around, please go support. If you have time, go support Peter and other people who go to Modern Super Series in Portsmouth. It's on every week. So there's if you switch on Pluto TV, I think it's on Freeview, you'll see that's being played there every week. And you'll notice that they actually talk about Peter even when he's not playing. So when Peter went the first time, he didn't know the English, English mentality, which is no physical contact. He went and hugged the ref after the game, and they were like saying, "Oh, this Peter has just gone and hugged the ref. This guy has never been hugged. Even his mother didn't hug him." So since then, they love him over there, and they're always talking about him. So they love the Kenyan vibe that we bring to the games, and that's kind of a cultural export as well. It's not just on the oki, which is the line we call when you're throwing the dart. It's called the oki. It's not just on the oki. There's also the culture we bring, the friendship and the excitement and the dancing and the celebrations, win or lose. So thank you so much, everyone, for coming over tonight and to appreciate David. And I hope that this has given you some fire to get interested in our sport. If you go somewhere on a Friday after work, ask them to put a dartboard up, get them to get some people to play. There's lots of local leagues that happen locally. I've lived in Sweden for a bit and formed a Dutch league there, but we struggle to find Kenyans to come and play with us. So maybe this will be an opportunity to get a champion from the diaspora. Would that be something? And finally, to Halima and the media team, thank you so much for supporting us and giving us a great time here. Chairman, ex-chairman and chairman, thank you so much. We really appreciate this opportunity to meet our fellow Kenyans in this cold, and we look forward to seeing you. So now, by the way, we have, due to David's efforts, we now have a second qualifier. Traditionally, it's been one spot for PDC qualifiers for the whole continent of Africa. But because of David's presence on stage and the way they loved him, the PDC has allowed us a second spot, which pretty much, which pretty much guarantees us a Kenyan at the 𝖊𝖆𝖚𝖚 every year going forward. So look forward to that. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Hi, Deputy High Commissioner, when you're about to go, just give me a signal, then we can jump the program. This time I'm going to invite, and I've taken, let me ask a question. Who knows what how many points are on the bullseye, apart from the players? 50. You see, what about the outer line? Is it double or triple or triple? The top one. I want the top one. Double. Double? How many say double? Okay, the middle one. So you see, we have dart players. It's only that we never thought it was a serious game. Now, even in thatched house, they should have it. Yeah, even in church is a good thing when the community, and even within our communities, we should embrace this because it is something that also brings people together. I used to admire when my uncles used to play and they would buy me endless Cokes and Fantas as they were drinking. And from that time, I took on the sport. I don't play as much. I just do it at the back garden during summer as a hobby, but it is a fantastic game. It puts people together. Instead of when people come to your house during summer, you're just sitting out, barbecue and doing nothing, get a dartboard. It brings you together. So I'll bring the chairman of Kenya Community Chairpersons Council to come and give his remarks. Welcome, Chagri.
Thank you. Thank you very much, MC Lucas. He's still a chair, by the way. Yes. So my name's 𝖋𝖓𝖔𝖙 Kanyanga. Let me start by introducing myself. Your Excellency, Ambassador Joseph Wairui, Madam Mayor, and all distinguished guests. Good evening. Happy New Year. Are you all happy? Yes. You know, this is a very unique year for me as a chair because we are starting the year in a celebration. This is the second day of 2026, and we are starting it with a celebration. And in Kiswahili they say, siku njema huonekana saa ngapi? Asubuhi. So we've woken up in 2026, and David, you've brought us a celebration as Kenyans. And we want to thank you and to congratulate you at the same time, and to thank Almighty God for bringing us in this kind of mood earlier on in the year. It sets the pace for us, and we know there's a lot of good things. I've listened carefully, and I think you've opened the way for a lot of other sportsmen and women of different categories, those who are not even recognized. And I think that's what events like this are supposed to do, to open way for others. So for me, I want to thank you and your team together. Balozi, I think a lot of people don't know that you are the one who initiated this get-together. Balozi called me and he said, this dart player who has done very well, we need to appreciate him, Chair. And I said, okay, what are the timelines? Yes, I think it deserves a round of applause. I said, what are the timelines? And it was looking like 2-3 days. I said, Balozi, this one is tight. But you know, when your Balozi tells you something, you have to try and make it work, isn't it? So I tried very hard, and I'm glad that some of you saw the importance of us coming together to celebrate David. So I want to thank you for taking time, each and every one of you, to come to join us. I just want to say one thing, or maybe two, to our Kenyan diasporans. We need to celebrate each other regardless, right? We really need to celebrate each other. We need to find time to celebrate each other. When an opportunity comes like this, because many of the times, Mayor, you know that we meet ni mashakaya too, yeah? But now we have a chance to celebrate one of us. We need to come out in numbers. I'm so glad that I've had the sponsors who have put their foot forward. And Mheshimiwa has also promised that he's going to do his best. But we also need to support. We need to show the goodwill so that they are motivated to do more for us. So, Your Excellency and all our guests, I want to assure you, as long as I'm chair, I will make sure that when our sportsmen and women and anybody else who comes to the UK and they are in need, the community is going to rally behind them and we are going to support them. Secondly, also, I've been reading, because that's normal for us to read what's happening back home and what's happening here. And I want to appeal to those who are passing information. Let's be responsible, yeah? Let's be responsible, because it's easy to report and to get a lot of people to see what you've reported. But you have to ask yourself, are you reporting responsibly, and are you accurate with your reporting? Because a single act of irresponsibility in reporting could actually make this man's sports life complete. So we have to be very responsible when we are reporting. And I hope that goes home and we all find way in being responsible so that we can support our sportsmen and women and celebrate them responsibly. So I don't want to take much time because I know our program has really run ahead. MC, thank you so much for the good work, and Madam Mayor, we are in your region, and all the sponsors who have come through, Youth League, I really want to thank you. When I spoke to him, he's a good friend of mine, Diggy, and when we spoke, he did not hesitate. When I spoke to Lucas, they did not hesitate. And many of you, you did not hesitate, and that is the spirit of being Kenyan. So, asanteni sana, may God bless each and every one of you. I'll put it back to you, MC. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman. Community work is not for the light-hearted, and 2 days was a tight call. I know when Balozi you call, you have passed on, so you expect the man to perform, and he has done his job. So well done, Chair, for that. So our host tonight, as we come to the end of the speakers, is our local mayor, Mayor Elizabeth. She's when an event is happening here, whether you're from Kenya, whether you're from Italy or wherever, as long as it is associated with this, is it county bara? Nowadays I move a lot in Kenya, so I'm used to counties. I'm joining you there recently, so very soon. Mayor of this bara, Karibu. Put your hands together for our mayor. Situsimame kidogo. Let's just stand and appreciate her. She's a wonderful mayor. Karibu.
Thank you so much. You may take your seats. You're not used to these things here. We are not used to people standing when you have to address, and it is okay. You do things. When you go to Rome, you do like just the Romans. Well, I've already introduced myself, but for the sake of anybody who came in late, and I wonder who, because I've already met you, the school, London School, we met when we had the exhibition at Canary Wharf. I'm Councillor Elizabeth, and this is my area of jurisdiction, and I take this opportunity to welcome you all. This is a warm place, you can tell. If you're still wearing your coats and jackets, there's something wrong with you. We've made sure that you are comfortable. This is an area where transport is very accessible. If you want to come to Barking anytime, you can use the trains, you can use the Uber boat. Did you know that? You can come to Barking through the Uber boat. So we don't even, we don't advise people to drive coming over here. So we are here because of one special man. I told David Munyua that I got to know about Munyua before he even played. Somebody called me all the way from US. I've been looking at the name because it's not anybody I knew. And as a politician, sometimes you really, I questioned him. Where did you get my name? Where did you get my number? Why are you calling me? Who is this Munyua? And of course, you got to be a bit aggressive because people can take you for granted. So this guy told me, I'm calling from US. I do not know you. But I've been given your number because a good friend of mine is coming to play darts in UK. And you people need to promote him. This is the first time that Kenyan has hit that mark, and something needs to be done. I doubted the man, so I handed over the phone to my son. And my son was so excited. He was actually looking forward. Unfortunately, he's in Kenya. So Ken interviewed that man very well, and he found out that David was really coming to play, and he was so excited. Actually, he's been following, or he's in Kenya on holiday. He sent me a good shot of when you were playing the first round when you won, because he's been following. And then the next time, the last one, we don't say we lose. You didn't lose. You've only learned a few tricks here and there. You have won. Don't let anybody say that our Kenyan played and he lost. There's a slogan I always use during all these times when I've been campaigning. Well, I haven't lost yet. But I always say, when you don't go through, never tell people you have lost. You have only learned new tricks. So you know that there's a mistake I made and I'm not going to repeat that next time. So you are learning. Next time, you'll be there. So David, on behalf of the community, also, congratulations. Just to tell you that we are really so proud of you. I normally don't write speeches, but this one I thought, no, this is year 2026, I need to behave. So we want to extend our warmest congratulations to you on becoming the Kenyan darts champion in the UK. And I join almost everybody here who said all the darts I've seen at my age have been in pubs. And it has been people who, they throw a dart, they take a tasker. They throw a dart, they take the other. Well, there's nothing wrong with that if you drink. Sorry, please don't look at me. But, so it kind of has been putting other people off, and they think, unless you're drinking, you can't play the game. Now you have proved people wrong. So on behalf of everybody, I would like to say that your hard work, your dedication and your passion for the game have truly paid off. They have paid, that has paid off. And as you stand victorious because you are, we also give thanks to God for giving you the ability, for his guidance and the strength throughout the journey that you have taken. Your achievement is not only a testament to your skill, but also an inspiration to so many like you have had here, and so many others who have not had an opportunity to be with you. Munyua, you have shown us that with focus and determination, anything is possible. Keep pushing the boundaries. Don't give up, don't stop, and aiming for greatness. Your win is a reminder that Kenyan talent shines bright on the global stage, and we are really proud of you. And when we talk about Kenyan talents, I think it's the chair or one of us who said it's not just, we've always been associated with marathon. Anytime I wear my band, even I'm meeting with my colleagues, when I tell them I'm Kenyan, they say, oh, well, you have all the runners. Now, we are proving everybody wrong, that Kenya, we are talented in so many other areas. I've brought the flag, isn't it? And so many other fields anyway. To all Kenyans and sports enthusiasts, because we are so many here, like I, who is an ardent supporter of Arsenal. I knew there would be one. Bon Hashem who pick him a coffee. Yeah, I'm proud of my team. Although they tell me, why do you support a team that does so well and never finishes strong? I still support them anyway. So to all the Kenyan sports enthusiasts, and let's take a clue from Munyua's success, whether it's darts, football, rugby, or any other sport. Let's get inspired to pick up a dart race or a boots, or even get a racket and play whatever game. There's a time we used to go to, what do we call this game here, Watuambao, in Naitwanini, where we used to go to Twickenham. Not Twickenham, not Twickenham, rugby, yes. Tulikuwa tunaenda wapi? Na bona siku hizi hatuendi. What happened? Okay. They closed? Oh, they cancelled. Okay. Thank you. Remember, everybody here tonight, and those of us watching, it's not just about winning. It's about the thrill of the game. I love it when they are playing darts. Oh, and I forgot the intro. How do you... 5-5-1? Game shot? Darts? 5-1? Game shot? Darts? Hey, I have to remember I'm a teacher. So it's not just about darts, but any other game that we can take up on. Let's get playing. Let's go out there. Let's support. I love it when we support our people. I normally go when they have the athletics. I'm always there. Here's to so many victories, Munyua and your colleagues. And let this now be the first milestone, and you set more paces for us. Keep shining. And to everyone else, let's play, let's win, and let's make Kenya proud in whatever field, wherever you are, whether you have got a business, go out there and shine. Whatever it is that you do, Kenya and friends of Kenya, let us make Kenya proud. And just a reminder that this year again, I'm going back to the polls. I'm still standing, but in May, I also want to break the glass ceiling. So come and support me. Thank you. Have a good evening. And once again, congratulations. Thank you to all the sponsors. Thank you to everybody who came. We also love you. And thank you for doing what you are doing. Asanteni sana.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Madam Mayor. There is a call for us to continue supporting each other. As Kenyans, make sure you support your fellow Kenyan, whether they are running, playing darts, business, whatever they are doing, support them. Support one another. I am always proud of this young lady. May I ask you to stand, Beulah? This young lady is going for a county women rep for Murang'a. Yeah, as young as she is. So, and when I saw that, I said, I wrote to her, I told you, we are going to support you. So let us keep supporting one another. We know our Deputy High Commissioner, this is not the end for you.
Be ashamed.
It is not the end. You know, now we are talking of deputy, probably you'll be representing us in America as the High Commissioner next. Who knows? Yeah, so we keep supporting one another, pushing. When you have an opportunity to support your colleague, before you buy anything from another place, buy from here, diaspora. If you don't buy my lands, I have a lands company. If you don't buy my land, or you don't invest in my real estate, how will I be able to support Munyua? If you go to Kenya and never hire a car that I have, how will I be able to support him when he comes? I will not be able to. So I tell people, don't keep asking us, or you go to London School of Business and you want sponsorship, yet when you get an opportunity, you send your students to Manchester. You see, you support one another, so that when you come for sponsorship, I will have something to give. When you have your youth, take them to 𝖕𝖏𝑔𝖏, let them learn from there. So this support that we have for one another, let us maximize, let us utilize, and for sure, we are going to go far. We have started small, but we are going very, very, very far. So asanteni sana. So Bwana Munyua, as the Deputy High Commissioner has said, we promise and we are going to stand with you. And as the man sitting next to you on your right did, we are going to emulate. So I will call the Deputy High Commissioner again here, and Madam Mayor, Chair, and Bwana 𝖕𝖏𝑔𝖔𝑗. So you can come and do your presentation. Welcome, Chair.
Thank you. I think yes, we want to do it. I think 𝖕𝑔𝑗 will come.
Doing that after my remarks.
Yes, so 𝖕𝑔𝑗 will make some remarks, and then after 𝖕𝑔𝑗 has made some remarks, he can then do the presentation.
People confuse 𝖕𝑔𝑗 with Youth League, but I want to make it clear that my deputy chair of the organization is here. So he's also important in this whole setup and the sponsorship that we've given. But I'm going to introduce him shortly before I finish my remarks. As you've heard, my name is 𝖕𝑔𝑗, but my official name is John Wainaina. Many people don't know me in my other capacity as a sportsman. I am actually an international sportsman. I played for Kenya team as a taekwondo exponent many years ago. I actually came to this country to play for Kenya in the British Open taekwondo competition. When I left university in Kenya, I was actually the Kenya coach for taekwondo at the time. You heard when we did the Commonwealth Games at that time, I was in Kabarak High School, and we were supported by the President Moi then, and we really excelled in that sport. The reason I'm saying this is because sports is close to my heart, and many people know me in the youth sector. But we run a youth league, which I set up 25 years ago when I landed into this country, and it started as a youth club which was playing sports. So I started by teaching martial arts in East London, and it grew into a big sporting organization, which 𝖋𝖏𝖏𝖏 is a testament that we run a big program in East London, which is supported by the Mayor of London and the council here. Nevertheless, when I had gentleman come here and I saw him, I'm very versed with many other sports, but I wasn't clear about that, and like many people here. And I looked at it and I said, this is big. When I saw the Mzungus there cheering my own, I was really, really excited. And I have been in that situation because I have actually been in a competition. But when I came for my competition, I was only alone in a university somewhere, and my coach and someone. And there were no Kenyans at the time. It's about 30 years ago when we landed here. But now you have us. Yeah. And the experience we've gone through, we now want to use it to support you. And the reason you're important to me, I run a youth organization, and you're a youth in the Kenyan context, because youth in Kenya is up to 34 years of age. So you are extremely important to my organization. And when I was called by the chair, I said, aren't you aware that I'm involved in youth sector, in sports? But he did not realize that our focus in our youth organization is development through sports. We run, Youth League run 4 main programs in sports. We run a program which is called Kit the Kid. Kit the Kid is where we support young people with basic kitting those that are interested in sport, just giving them the basic and confident building around them, which is kitting them in the true sense. Then we move to another program which is called Play Rangers. We use sports to engage young people who are at risk of offending in parks and open spaces and engage them in play through active sport. And then we move forward to another level where we engage young people through what we call Sport Me. Sport Me is those young people that we have identified with talent, then we move them to the highest level of their potential. And you're one of them now that we have identified. But, and we also do capacity building for small groups that engage young people in sports by building their capacity. And we have now set up in Kenya a subsidiary organization which will be focusing on supporting informal youth groups to develop their young people in sport. Now, I'll not go so far because we have our deputy chair here. But what I want to say, sports is not just about reaching your full potential in sport. Sports gives people transferable skills in life. You gain so many skills that you don't realize. You get to be a good communicator, teamwork, resilience, and all those things. So when people get engaged in sports, and Kenya has a massive potential in sports because most young people engage in informal sports everywhere. And they gain very many skills that they use all over the world to do many things, isn't it? So we want to encourage our young people who you inspired so much here and abroad. My daughter called me from, I don't know, Nottingham and said, Dad, did you see that Kenyan man? I said, which Kenyan man? That Kenyan man who is winning everywhere. What did he win? Then when I saw you, I said, that's the man. Then you call me. But I want to say thank you for what you've done for us, and we are going to support you small. We started with, when the Rugby 7 started here 30 years ago, it was me and 1 or 2 people we went to support them. We were just 2 of us. And then we started doing some big entertainment. You remember, we used to do very big events, and they have been going on growing big and big and big under Youth League. Now we've started with you small. In another 5-10 years, I'm sure we'll be more than this. With those few remarks, I want to thank the ambassador for being here with us, Councillor 𝖋𝖔𝖔𝖍𝖍, who is my councillor here, also who supports our organization. But what I want to do now is to introduce our deputy chair of Youth League who came along and who actually approved the support that we gave you, so that you also know him, not just Diggy. Yeah, and I want Tom to invite you, and then you speak from, and then give the small gift we have. Thank you everyone for coming.
Thank you, Diggy. Thank you. I won't take too much of your time because I think we are already running late. My name is Tom Okech. I am honored to be part of the governing group for Youth League UK. I just need to say one thing about Diggy before I forget. He's a very humble guy, and if you actually know the work he has done in this country over the last 20 odd years, or probably 30 years now, he's done an amazing job. He works in a very difficult sector, which is working with youth, especially youth who are at risk. And I think We don't know much. I know much about him, but I don't think many people know about the job Youth League does and the work Digi has put in. So I think, Halima, we're going to have some conversation, okay? But then today is for David. David, I was personally very excited when I saw your clip. My son also sent me, my son is in Germany, and he sent me a clip and said, look at this Kenyan man. And I was equally excited. So you are the ambassador of sport, and you've made a lot of Kenyans very happy. Today I was intending to have some questions for the ambassador, but you have actually made your life a lot easier by answering some of those questions in advance, okay? Because I think our sportsmen, people have talked about the talent that we have in Kenya, which is an immense talent we have, but people have spoken about sports. Sports everywhere in the world is good for our health, is good for social interactions, is good for so many things, and is a very cheap sort of marketing for the nation. But of course, as we can all accept, we are not, our government, we are not really showing the support at the right time. And also, one thing that has not been emphasized here, this is not just sport for the sports spec. We are talking about people playing sports at a professional level. And this is where David has got us to. So and I think I'm looking forward to the support you're going to try and give. But I also think we should have a better coordination in terms of how you're offering some support. You may have support from everybody, but there has to be some kind of, this is one thing I think you can help with, better coordination of all the activities and all the support in place. I think that would be very good. I think all Kenyans are willing to help. Most Kenyans I've met here are really willing. They're very patriotic, but we do need a center to coordinate. And this is, we have a lot of community leaders who are doing an amazing job, but we also need to have all that coordinated to have optimal impact. So I think David and Mushuri, we're very proud of you. And I think as a Youth League will always support where it can. And we also hope that you can all support Youth League and the work Youth League is doing. Some of you are parents, you've got kids who might actually benefit from some of the activities Youth League is taking on. So I think with that, I'll just, where is the box? Yeah?
So it's a gift time, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so we'll call maybe we can call our guests to just make very quick remarks before we go to the next session. So please, gentlemen, if you can come and make your remarks.
Okay, we'll do the gift.
Yes.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much for inviting. We are very, very thankful, all of you, and we are proud on David. He done very well, not only for Kenya, for all the world he showed, and he proved himself. He is the man. Yes. So we are very happy. We are proud on you. And so today night is amazing night. Everyone, we welcome from our heart, and we pray from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He will give you success every step of your life and make the things easy for you in future life. And we are very thankful to Ambassador Dr. Joseph, High Excellency. We are thankful to Mayor. We are thankful to all the community members, and thank you very much for inviting. So kind of you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you. You see the support you have, not only from Kenya, but across the board. Here we work together. So we will do the gift now so that we can do a photo opportunity. There is a lady collecting your menu. She's going around with the menu, so please give her your orders when she comes. So Digi, if you come and we do the gift.
Doesn't seem to understand it, so just say it. No. organization.
Okay.
I'll call my, just say what it is about. I will call okay. Yeah. Thank you. I had asked my vice chair to give the gift, but people keep on calling me. But I wanted to say that we have a small gift, which is just a token. As I said, sportsmen always need to be kitted. We will have bought him a basic kit for his sport so that he can continue with his sport. And this is what we want to encourage other people to support him. Before he goes, we want everyone to commit to something, and they will be helping him as he goes. He'll give you his number, so everyone will commit to something and give him, please. I'm leading with the one small thing that we have been able to do from our organization. So we'll ask our vice chair once again to come and invite.
So, is David coming?
Yes.
And Balozi. Oh, there's two of them.
This is a stand, a stand, so you can just say it's a dart stand.
Yeah. And they...
Tutaleta tu moja moja.
Ah, okay.
So that's a dart stand.
So, David? You can say something. This is a youth league.
You see, for me, what I would say, I know you have just thrown a challenge to me.
Yes.
But for us, and I think this is what we are doing, we are using David as a case study.
Okay.
He is our case study, meaning that no other David will ever come here and struggle.
Wow. Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing.
So he can come and hold the other.
Yeah, come and hold.
David needs to be somewhere here in the middle, next to Barozi.
Someone to hold this one.
Yeah.
Arima.
And you can come.
Yeah, maybe we can this one.
Yeah.
David needs to be somewhere.
This is the stand. Oh, which needs no introduction to you. Yeah. So I'm sure you give it good use.
Yeah, sure.
Why not?
Why?
Why not? Yes, you forgot. Shame you forgot to remind me. Why not?
Why not?
Thank you.
We have volunteers from youth Kimani. Volunteers.
Yeah, sure.
That's that floor.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
This is when massage.
Oh yeah, there's another one coming. Another gift coming. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yes, so someone come.
Can we do like a group photo here for all of us so that we have that in our areas? So for all of us, let's here just come tell us where how to sport and name.
More space here.
Yeah, even if you're tall, you still need to be front. Me, I'm like, you are the chief person, so you have to be in front also.
501.
Game shots.
Game shots.
501.
That's
New friends.
Why not?
Why not?
If you can post me one. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be served shortly. So, just 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute, please. Yeah. So we are going to be served shortly. So don't just go. And for those of you who have something to give to Bwana David, I'll give you the M-Pesa number so that you can send there something. Let him, when he lands to Kenya, he will find something on his phone. So if you have your phone, I'm going to put your number. If you have your phone, nowadays we have it on the go. M-Pesa is on the go. If you have your app, go to your app. Go to your app. Digi kwa simu yako haina app ya M-Pesa. Simu yako hainanga app. So is mweke hapo kwa M-Pesa. Mkiweka 50 pounds, si atakuta 1,100 huko. So 0725 662 8 0725 662 8 Pesa, and also you can call him with that number and encourage him. Santeni sana. So don't go. Some food will come.
I just also want to encourage. Today, I think when the chairman sent a message for us to say, you know, this is how much you have to pay. Let's contribute and get to Thatched House and do this for David. You know, some of us would make comments like, you know, why that amount? So, but today we've just seen the importance of it is so that we could be able to gift him. And not even that, I wish many of us had actually, you know, even put bigger than that, because we'd give him a better or a bigger gift. But that's a starting point for us to see that next time there is someone here and the you know, chairpersons have called us and said, contribute this much. Let's be trusting to know that that contribution is actually articulated to what it's supposed to do, and there's no cheating in between. And the venue is also paid for. So there was that also to factor in that, yes, we'll have a meal, but we also have to play a part in paying where we are going to meet up. So thank you all very much. But that was my just comment.
Yeah, asante sana. Thank you so much. So please don't leave. Something small is coming.
Put your flags up in the sky, and wave side to side. Show the world where you're from. Show where you're from. We are one, baby. Show the world we are one. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. One love, one life, one world, one fight. Whole world, one night, one place. Brazil, everybody put your flags in the sky and do what you feel. It's your world, my world, our world today, and we invite the whole world to play. It's your world, my world, our world today, and we invite the whole world to play. Es mi mundo, tu mundo, el mundo de nosotros. Invitamos a todo el mundo a jugar. One night, watch the world unite. Two sides, one fight, and a million eyes. Full hearts gonna work so hard, shoot all the stars, fist raise up towards the sky. Tonight, watch the world unite, world unite, world unite. For the fight, fight, fight. One night, watch the world unite. Two sides, one fight, and a million eyes. Forza, forza, come on, sing with me. Ale, ale, come shout it out with me. Come on now, come on now, Put your flags up in the sky, and wave side to side. Show the world where you're from. Show the world we are one. É meu, é seu, hoje é tudo nosso. Quando eu chamo o mundo inteiro pra jogar é pra mostrar que eu posso. Torcer, chorar, sorrir, gritar. Não importa o resultado, vamos extravasar. Show the world where you're from. take the field now. Unify us, make us feel proud. In the streets our heads are lifting as we lose our inhibition. Celebration, it surrounds us. Every nation, all around us. Sing forever young, singing songs underneath the sun. Let's rejoice in the beautiful game, and together at the end of the day, we all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, now wave your flag, now wave your flag. Oh, 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 oh. Give you freedom, give you fire, give you reason, take you higher. See the champions take the field now. Unify us, make us feel proud. In the streets our heads are lifting as we lose our inhibition. Celebration, it surrounds us. Every nation, all around us. Sing forever young, singing songs underneath the sun. Let's rejoice in the beautiful game, and together at the end of the day, we all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, now 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 wave your flag, wave your flag. Oh, 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 we all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, now 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 wave your flag, wave your flag. Oh, 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 oh. And everybody will be singing, yeah. And we all will be singing, yeah.
But we
Hello. Okay, there are some few vehicles that need to be moved. 𝐿Y66HYT, T3VTX, 𝑒J75SVN. Please, if those are your vehicles, just move them.
EY is not there. No, that's not
Huh?
I got a space.
Oh, you
I
did?
went out and then I went to get the microphones. And I got a
space.
You know, a lady darts legend in the house. There's actually a lady darts legend in this house. Yeah, 𝖷𝖚𝖚𝖍𝑒. There's a lady darts legend in the house. And we cannot go home before we also recognize one. Come on. Kuja hapa mbele. Come. There's a lady darts legend, and she's silently just sitting at the back there, assuming that we won't find out. And she's one of the people who also have come out to really be thoughtful and supportive of David. Yeah? So tell us a bit about you.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
So my name is Mary Jenka. I used to play for Kenyan team for so many years. I've come to play for 𝖕𝖗𝖏𝖏 World Masters for 6 years here. So
6 years?
Yeah, for 6 years. So since 2007 to around 2011. So, and by that time I was playing also for the administration police as well. I was a Kenyan Darts Association treasurer. So I was excited to see you, surely. I was excited to see them, and I was like, yeah, my team is coming. So I moved to UK, but I'm still Kenyan, and I'm proud of you and you. And I was just talking to Tony, because it's very hard when you're in UK to join a league. And I think probably we should come up with a league around here. So that is one of the things that we shall try to do. And I'm happy for supporting them and being there for them. Thank you.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, at least there's a lady now. I'll start playing darts. And Diggy, there you have a trainer, you have a teacher. Thank you so much. For darts, yeah. Yes. Yeah, I got yours. to all our viewers, we really just want to thank you for everyone who's been watching us. This was a get-together set up by the Kenyan chairpersons community in the United Kingdom, Dr. 𝖀𝖓𝖏𝖏 via the Kenya High Commission, Ambassador Waroe, and the leaders in the United Kingdom, just to receive and appreciate David Munyua for his participation in DATS in the UK and for setting the pace for other Kenyans. So this was an appreciation get-together. And if you're there and you're wondering, who are we? We are the Kenyan Diaspora Media. You can follow us on every social media handle. You can follow us on Facebook, on TikTok, on X, YouTube. We are there. So tell us your story or call us and tell us what you're doing, what we can bring out and speak about. Besides that, come to us. You have an opportunity and you want to set it out, you want to sell your opportunity to the diaspora. We are the people to talk to. Engage with us. Send a message to us through our Facebook or through through WhatsApp. You can get us in all that. Keep it TKDM. We are happy to have you, and we are grateful that you stayed with us all through. Thank you so much until we meet again. Thank you. I'm your host, Halima Ahmed, and forever grateful for every opportunity. Thank you.
Give me fire, give me reason, take me higher. See the champions, take the field now. Unify us, make us feel proud. In the streets our heads are lifting as we lose our inhibition. Celebration, it surrounds us. Every nation, all around us. Singing forever young, singing songs underneath the sun. Let's rejoice in the beautiful game, and together at the end of the day, we all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, now wave your flag, now wave your flag. Oh, 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 oh. Fire, give you reason, take you higher. See the champions, take the field now. Unify us, make us feel proud. In the streets our heads are lifting as we lose our inhibition. Celebration, it surrounds us. Every nation, all around us. Singing forever young, singing songs underneath the sun. Let's rejoice in the beautiful game, and together at the end of the day, we all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a wave.